Hi, everyone. This is Morgan Weinberg. And on behalf of the entire Little Footprints, Big Steps team in Haiti, I would like to wish you a happy holidays. And on behalf of every child and family whose lives were touched by our work, I want to thank you, our incredible community of supporters, for making it possible for us to continue our work and continue making positive change in Haiti, despite all of the challenges the country is facing. I wanted to take advantage this holiday season to not only thank you for your support this year, but also to give you a quick update about some of our team's incredible accomplishments in the past several months. So as I mentioned, despite everything that Haiti is going through, our team has been able to continue working every single day to protect children and families in southern Haiti and the Grand Dunes. So in October, it was back to school season in Haiti, which is a very big production with Little Footprints, Big Steps, because we support students with access to education in so many different communities across the South Department and Grand Dunes regions in Haiti. And when it's back to school season, our team is so busy actually going to the schools to meet with school teachers and directors, setting up students for success. We make school payments directly in the schools, and we also provide students with critical supplies such as backpacks, school books, and uniforms. In Haiti, each child has a custom-made uniform depending on their school and their grade. So we hire local tailors to sew the uniforms for each child, and typically their sizes change from one year to the next, so they need new uniforms each year. Children also each have a personalized list of school books based on their school and their grade. So our team purchases those school books from local vendors, which also helps support the local economy. This year, back to school season was very exciting because we had a group of newly reunited street children who our team started working with back in June. And this school season, those kids were able to start going to school, which they had not been for the last several years. So it was very exciting for our team to see 8 newly reunited street children reintegrated back into school this year. And we have more coming because our team has been very busy this December reuniting several more street children and children from other backgrounds as well. And so even though it's partway through the year, our team is able to meet with school directors and will be integrating those children back into the school system. Many of you may have heard on the news of the insecurity and crippling inflation that Haiti is experiencing. And so what we are seeing as a result of that is an increase in the number of families that are critically vulnerable being referred to LFBS. So for example, we're seeing a lot of families referred to us either by Haitian Social Services or other child protection partners, sometimes referred to us by the local hospitals or other community leaders, or even by other partners such as UNICEF. And we're seeing children where there is higher rates of malnutrition and families just struggling to meet their children's basic needs. And we're also seeing an increase in families who are displaced, having to flee the insecurity and violence in Port-au-Prince and relocate to the south. So when we're receiving referrals for these types of cases, our team immediately visits the family to do an evaluation of their situation and their needs and verify their level of vulnerability. And if possible, we provide an urgent response, which might mean food support or access to medical care. But at the same time, we also work on a plan for a longer term response that's more sustainable and will help that family change their level of vulnerability. So in the future, they can feed their family on their own, or they can pay their own medical fees. So we have this two-pronged approach of addressing the urgent needs while also making a longer-term plan. And the number of families that we are working with holistically at this time has just increased up to 224 families that we're working with holistically. So our team has been very busy this year doing a series of theory of change workshops involving every single one of our staff members to look really in depth at our programs and revisit the structure and documentation that we need to add after over a decade of experience. So that's been a really interesting process and has allowed us to revisit our database of all the families that we work with as well. Now, what I do want everyone to understand, despite whatever you see about Haiti in the news, is that family reunification is still very much possible in Haiti. And I would go further as to say that it's even more important than ever, both family reunification and strengthening. What we are seeing is that, unfortunately, children who are in the streets or separated from their families are actually becoming more at risk of being recruited into armed gangs and involved in crime and violence happening in the country. So our team has been very focused on supporting the reunification of former street children in Les Cayes and other parts of southern Haiti. And we've also been approached by social services to support the reunification of children previously in neglectful and abusive orphanages or in other situations such as being lost or having run away and being separated from their families. So our team has been able to successfully reunite so many children back with their families that just in the past month, we've actually reunited 5 former street children. It was 4, and then this Friday, the 22nd of December, we actually reunited a 5th. So those children who were living in the streets will be able to spend Christmas with their families, thanks to our team's dedication and to your incredible support. On November 20th, it was World Children's Day, and our team does activities not just on the date of World Children's Day, but for 2 weeks leading up to it. We're part of a regional child protection network called the Working Group for Child Protection, or Groupe de Travail pour la Protection de l'Enfance, in southern Haiti. And as part of that network, our team was out doing community trainings, raising awareness in schools and amongst community leaders about children's rights and violence prevention. And one of the initiatives that Little Footprints took the lead on was also having a meeting with street children in the city of Les Cayes, which we do several times per year. And these meetings are critical in the prevention of street children being recruited, as I mentioned, into gangs or involved in other crimes. So with the current context in Haiti, it's even more critical that we continue this work of preventing or reducing the number of children on the streets and separated from their families, and ensure that those children are growing up in a family environment, are going to school and getting a different orientation where they're more aware of their rights and have a hope for their future. So thank you so much for making this work possible. It's so incredible and inspiring every day when I see, another family being reconnected, another child whose future is being put on a different path, thanks to your support. And we really wouldn't be able to do it without you. So we wish you a very happy holiday season. And again, thank you for making all of this incredible impact possible. We do have a campaign on at this moment where you can make a donation to LFBS in the name of someone as a gift over the holidays, or just provide support so that we can have a solid start to the new year. And we have 2 programs that we have really long waiting lists of families and children that we're wanting to provide support to. So your donations can help contribute to these 2 initiatives that we're finding are just so critical in creating sustainable change in the lives of children and families in need in Haiti. So the first program is our income generating activities program, in which typically we'll provide either business startup or agricultural support to families. It's a plan that's personalized based on each family's situation. But we did recently actually hire a new staff member to focus specifically on the business startup program and accompanying families to make sure they're as successful as possible. And we're able to empower them to actually become self-sufficient so that parents are empowered to have the means to care for their own children. And this is one of the most powerful ways we can support families without creating a dependence. So we have a long list of families needing this support and really want to expand that program. The second initiative that we're finding is so important, especially with the current context in Haiti and the number of street children or former street children that we're working with, is that we're finding a huge need to support youth or older children with access to vocational training. So this might look like supporting a youth to go to a professional training school, but for many of the youth, in particular former street children who are a bit older and have don't really have an academic base, this means actually setting up apprenticeships for them to work alongside local mentors and professionals to learn a new skill. So we have a long list of youth waiting for these types of opportunities. Again, the objective is to help them become empowered to be self-sufficient and be able to look after themselves and support their families without going to the streets or being involved in anything negative. So thanks to your support, I know that over the next year, we will hopefully be able to support many youth and families through these programs. And I can't wait to share with you the impact of those results. So thank you so much for your support. And I hope that you have a wonderful holiday season. Please know that myself, our entire team in Haiti, our partners, and of course, the children and families impacted by Little Footprints' work are so grateful for you every single day.